We are here at the Quecreek mine rescue site. My name is Bill Arnold. I own the farm where the rescue took place here. I am a dairy farmer. That's what I do for a living. This is what I call some of my girls. I've got 68 girlfriends that come and visit me at the barn twice a day, every day. But we're here to talk about Quecreek, and this is what the farm looks like. This is 126 acres right here, and you can actually see the little village of Quecreek, and that is about 1.5 miles directly across the road. You'd have to go back across the highway and down over the hill into the little town of Quecreek, and that's where the entrance of the mine is. A blown up version of that map looks like this. Again, this would be the entrance of the mine, and the mine travels down in to this point. That's the mains. There were 18 men that went to work that day, and they drove in on rubber tired machines. So from this point all the way into here, they're traveling downhill. 9 men continued downhill to this point, and they were advancing the mine in this direction. They were in the lowest portion of the mine. The other 9 guys made the first left-hand turn in the mine, and from this point up to here, they're traveling uphill underground. So this was the highest point underground. These guys were advancing the mine in this direction, and they knew out in front of them there was the Saxman mine, and they knew it was filled with water. They also knew by law at that time that they were able to come to within 100 feet of that old mine. But they said, you know what, maybe those old timers weren't quite as accurate as we are today with our surveying. So instead of 100 feet, let's stay 300 feet away just as an extra safety barrier. What they didn't know was this section in red was not on their maps. So when they stopped thinking they were 300 feet away from the old mine, in reality they were only 3 feet. That last 3 feet of coal literally blew through into the active mine and began to blow down through the number 6 entry with such ferocity that in the number 6 entry there was a continuous mining machine. The force of the water pushed that 50-ton continuous miner back 16 feet. Now this picture was taken very early Thursday morning. Again, the men went to work Wednesday night. They were on the 3 to 11 shift, and the accident happened about 8:45. So this picture was taken just after daylight Thursday morning. Now before midnight, we had started to drill the 6-inch air shaft to try and find the mine from the surface, and if we could, to see if it was wet or dry at that point, knowing that we were drilling into the highest point of the mine. If we hit the mine and there's water gushing back out, the chances of anybody being alive are almost zero. But when we did hit the mine and there was air coming back out, we knew at least there was a chance. And then the miners took it upon themselves to start banging on that 6-inch pipe, and we knew that we had not only found the mine, but we had found miners and there were men alive. And I can tell you the hair stood on the back of my neck like it never has before or since. And this is the actual event. You can see the 6-inch air shaft and the rescue shaft number 2 that we started to drill when we had the broken drill bit in rescue 1. The building that we're in would be right here at the end of these sassafras trees. This is what the site looks like on a nice sunny day. We're very proud of the fact that in 2006 we were designated a state historic landmark. We got to talk a little bit about the fire hall too. That's a cool place. That building used to be 2 miles north of us. That's where all the family members gathered to pray and wait for their loved ones to be returned to them. They had been planning on tearing the building down and building a brand new fire hall, and we just didn't have the heart to see that building go away. This is the siding from the actual fire hall. These are the actual columns and the actual sign. These are the front doors behind me, and I'm standing on the actual fire hall flooring.